Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and what you're looking at is my 15-year-old's homework. And he sent me this to print for him this morning, and I was staring at it going, I have no idea how to do any of this. I think I've forgotten more than I ever knew, if that's possible. But there's a moment where you realize that your kids might just be smarter than you are, and this was one of those moments for me. So moving along, I thought this tweet was interesting right here. Let me make sure. Yeah, I do follow this guy. He says, like Coinbase and Paxos, PolySign, Standard Custody, and Trust have been pursuing a trust charter from New York since late 2019. Would allow it to custody cash, gold, cryptocurrency services, digital asset services, securities, clearing, commodities, trading, and possibly most importantly, custody and manage the XRP escrow. Lender of last resort, coming soon to Ripple. Move over BNY Mellon, State Street, BOA, Citi, JP Morgan, BlackRock. There's a new kid in town. Interesting. Now, a point that I wanted to make, something that I've been wondering for a little while. This is a snapshot, or this is Spark's or Flare's website, Flare Network's website. And you all knew this already, but XRP is a utility, Spark is a utility created by a utility fork of XRP or Flare. Okay, and so I tweeted this out today because this is something legitimately I've been wondering. This has me really scratching my head. I love that Coinbase is supporting the Spark airdrop, but I don't understand. SEC lawsuit prevents you from allowing trading in XRP, but not from participating in an airdrop of a utility fork of XRP. Will Spark trading be supported? So I'm legitimately asking, are you just listing it, or will we be able to trade it? And because this, you'll see, this is when they said they can't, they're going to suspend trading in XRP, but just a few days before, they're going to support the Spark airdrop. And then I put an arrow to how it's a utility fork. Anyway, so some people, this guy had a pretty good, let's see, somebody down here had a pretty good, this is one answer. A token is inherently a security itself. It's how it's sold. In the case of Spark, it's not sold by the creator, it's given away. So, but there's still, talk about a gray area, folks. That's something that I've been wondering. Okay, today in crypto is the Gary Gensler show. It's actually, the hearing is actually just started right now. I'm going to watch it after I finish recording this video. But Gary Gensler, it was starting at 10 a.m. But it's anyway, so it's going on at the United States Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs. The CoinDesk put out an article about this, and they showed a few things that he's said in the past about XRP. A day before SEC Chair Jay Clayton stepped down, the securities regulator filed a lawsuit alleging Ripple Labs, the San Francisco startup closely associated with XRP cryptocurrency, had violated securities laws. And then it goes on to talk about what Gensler has said. Okay, in his own words, Gensler believes XRP is a non-compliant security, though he said, again, this is from 2018, that it would require the courts to make that determination, whether it's appellate courts or Supreme Court. He went on to explain that he believes XRP meets the requirements of the Howey test, the Supreme Court case often used to determine whether something is a security. So it'll be interesting to see what he thinks going forward. Okay, now, I've pointed out in a lot of tweets and on videos how connected Ripple has donated to MIT. Gary Gensler is coming from MIT. This is from 2016. MIT began running a Ripple XRP validator, but they called it back then Ripple Validator, April 2016. And then DJ Peter Voss tweeted this out, says, wait, what did he say about XRP? Listen to this. And listen to how knowledgeable that the guy is on XRP and Ripple.
fact, what Ripple is trying to do with XRP. Ripple is a company that started as a messaging, a payment messaging service to compete with Swift. In 2018, they rolled out a prototype of using a crypto token, XRP, as a bridge currency. Bitcoin XRP to fiat. And XRP believes they have a solution that can be down to seconds. Ripple has been a catalyst for Swift. US dollars to Bitcoin or XRP. But this simple diagram is a big part of what Ripple is trying to create with XRapid. In
Now ODL.
Try to build into the application. It's about the token XRP and whether I think it's a non-compliant security. I've spoken publicly. Yes, I do think it's a non-compliant security.
Okay. I think the main thing that we want to get out of that clip right there is that I love the way he says XRP. He says XRP. That's how he says it over and over. So I think I'm going to change the way I say XRP on this channel to XRP. So when you hear me say XRP, I am talking like Gary Gensler talks, because he is an important factor moving forward in all of this. So now let's talk about Bitcoin, not XRP. I said here, this is a tweet from Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, who's on Shark Tank. You think he's buying now or was buying while he was saying grown men will weep? So predictable. So now all of a sudden Kevin O'Leary is all about Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin a currency, property, an asset? Maybe all of the above. I'm going with a 3% portfolio allocation, and I'm looking at investing in miners that can create coin under a mandate of zero carbon, so sustainable. Of course, someone replied to him letting him know that Bitcoin is not the one, XRP is, and showed him the graphics on the environmental impact. But I wanted to, so this guy, this is the same guy that said he thinks because of regulators at some point grown men will weep when Bitcoin gets destroyed by regulators. This is what he said last year.
Look, I love your optimistic view of it. You haven't changed my mind at all. It's still garbage, and I'm not going to take real money and put it into this thing. It's never going to happen. I mean, imagine real money, taking real dollars that I'm making in cash 2.1% on and putting it into crypto crap.
Agree to disagree.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're crypto crap garbage.
Garbage is better than garbage.
Right.
You better believe this guy's in XRP. Believe it, folks. All right, XRP Wizard, CBOE files to list VanEck proposed Bitcoin ETF. CBOE is looking to re-enter the crypto sector, filing to list a Bitcoin ETF proposed by asset manager VanEck. We shall see. I've still got my money on Goldman Sachs for the first ETF, or somebody like Goldman Sachs, one of the big boys. RizXRP, I'm going to show you just the beginning of this. This NFT token market is beginning to go crazy, and I'm about to start to show you how you can get into this. I'm looking into it further, but listen to this.
2020, a 10-second piece of video art of what appears to be a giant Donald Trump collapsed on the ground and covered in slogans amid an otherwise idyllic setting was purchased by Miami-based art collector Pablo Rodriguez Fraile for $67,000. Last week, he sold it for $6.6 million.
Wow.
The video by digital artist Beeple, whose real name is Mike Winkleman, was authenticated by blockchain, which serves as a digital signature to certify who owns it and that it is the original work. It's a new type of digital asset known as a non-fungible token, or NFT, that has exploded in popularity as enthusiasts and investors scramble to spend enormous sums of money on items that only exist online. Rodriguez Fraile explained what he thinks set this piece of digital content apart and made it worth its hefty price tag.
I want to get to the NBA part.
In virtual and video highlights of
right here.
in sale. Buy and trade NFTs in the form of video highlights of games. 5 months after its launch, the platform says it has over 100,000 buyers and nearly $250 million in sales.
And what they're talking about there is the NBA. They're selling these NFTs that are basically like clips of the players doing dunks and that kind of thing. but you can see the different prices here, and this market's going crazy. Now, there's also the market, the biggest one I've seen is called OpenSea. I'm going to put a link to this in this video so that you can go and you can literally go and buy these things if this is your thing. I just wanted to show you what some of these have sold for. This is like not a NASCAR, but Formula One, and 415 Ethereum is what that is right there. Look at these down here. This is like a soccer player, or as they say in Europe, football. 122 Ethereum is what that was sold for. So these are NFTs. They've got all kinds of categories, art, domain names, you can even get secondary market unstoppable domains on there. Awesome stuff. Wrath of Kahneman in June, Forbes Middle East top 100 companies. Fujara Bank is listed as number 72, and its recent partnership with Ripple has highlighted a number of other partners on the list, Saab, etc. But Ripple only called out here. It says the bank recently partnered with Ripple, enterprise blockchain company, to enact easy cross-border payments through RippleNet platform. CryptoDim sent me this. Chinese province to ban Bitcoin mining by April due to carbon emission. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? And then there was this from Gator Trader. Senator Cynthia Loomis, who's the same one that Brad Garlinghouse copied in on his tweet when he acknowledged that Ripple had opened a company in Wyoming. Perfect example of why the U.S. needs to step up our game on digital assets and financial innovation. This is the way of the future, and for sake of free governance globally, we cannot let China beat us at this. China charges ahead with national digital currency. And finally, I want to remind you all that this begins in 2 hours and 45 minutes on Unstoppable Domains. This link will be at the very top of the description of this video or in the comments section. You can click there, go open an account, and get a shot. They've never released any of these premium domains. They're doing it for the whole month of March. This week is the theme is sports. So you're going to have like sport.crypto, ski.crypto, and I think I saw gambling.crypto. That one I would imagine will go for something. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family to go to Unstoppable Domains. It's going to be an exciting month. Thanks.